0.05.
We're right over HQM Airport now, on the way out. See that?
Yeah, right there, yep.
I can't see much on the ground though.
Oh.
Seattle, United 698, 9.6 for 15,000.
Yeah, 698, Seattle Center, climb maintain, level 250.
Climb and maintain 250, United 698.
Then we want to activate COM2 so we can actually listen to guard.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So otherwise we won't be able to hear anything.
That makes sense.
How would we check the weather at Tacoma? Remember, you can use the Garmin. Well,
you said you got to click this once?
Yeah, it's a waypoint. Good. And then, no, don't turn anything until you verify, because the correct airport.
Yep.
Now, which of these buttons will give you weather?
The one that says WEX right there?
Yeah, good. So I'll read it to you. It says the wind is at 220, 4 knots, clouds are at 1,600 feet broken, so 1,600 broken.
Okay.
That's not bad. Marginal VFR. Good for practice.
The winds were 220?
Yeah. So it's probably favor runway 17.
Yep.
So you got a choice. Do you want to try the GPS 17 approach or the ILS 17 into Tacoma?
The GPS.
Okay, good.
1,000 to go.
You can actually set up that procedure.
So I can go on procedure. Approach. And we want to come down to the nav GPS LNAV 17.
Okay. Starting at Joiku.
Okay, enter. And minimums. Got to add this to my chart. I got rushed there and I didn't get to do everything.
Yeah.
Procedure.
Boeing 564, cross RVAD at maintain 13,000, TL altimeter 3003.
Boeing 564 for testing, we need to stay in the block. We could take a vector to the west out towards HQM.
Okay, the minimums.
Boeing 564, I missed that. You don't want to go in yet?
980.
Correct, Boeing 564, we need to maintain the block for about 10 more minutes.
Boeing 564, turn left, heading 280.
With barrel and then 980?
It's always barrel, yeah.
Okay. About 400 to go. Okay.
Since we're not authorized to go to Joiku yet, so we're going to load it. So we go enter, then enter load.
Okay. And it puts it right there.
And then you verify GPS and you go through that. And after you scan outside, scan here.
Okay.
Then verify that you got the on your the waypoints: Joku, Fabdu, Tedki, 7, and Webki.
Okay.
That way you have the approach already loaded again.
10 feet to go.
Yeah.
Okay, we're leveling off at 7,000.
Ready for another checklist?
Boeing 564, just advised when we're ready to go direct RVAD.
Wilco, Boeing 564.
Pitch. Power. Speed get up a little bit. Autopilot. Buttons. If I have got traffic and terrain on.
Good, yeah.
And check my checklist. 400. We're a little higher, so we're good there. And lean.
United 698, climb maintain, fall 370.
Climb and maintain 370, United 698.
So your EGT is about 1,500, that's good.
Okay.
305, coming up on 7,000 for 15,000.
And check. Okay, the wind's coming from the right, about 18 knots, and the outside temperature is 40. And ground speed is 108. GPS flight plan, check. We just did one plan. Prep the next approach. So I'm going to Joiku. And so let me see.
Set that up on your foreflight, yeah.
Okay, so I got JQ. I'm trying to look at the
approach plate, huh? Good. Yeah. Good way to think ahead.
Where on JQ, what's the altitude that I can... 2,000 right there?
You can also look at the bottom of the chart there, see? Well, you have to look at your approach plate. There you go. It'll give you your altitudes in the profile view.
Okay, but it doesn't give me JQ.
Yeah, it does. That whole thing up through there is 2,000.
Oh, 2,000,
yeah.
Okay.
It's also on the approach plate. Between JQ and TIW, there's a 2,000 there.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Right there. Okay.
Check land 300, climate 370.
TIW, and so you think...
847, right.
It's pretty much 2,000 the whole way through until you get to the final approach fix.
Okay.
Then at the final approach fix, you go down to your MDA.
Which is 980.
It's a number you need to memorize. Real good. Yep. Yeah, 980.
980.
Then the other number you need to memorize is how far out on your missed approach.
2 miles?
Yeah, 2 miles, yeah.
It's 980 and 2 miles.
Then the other one is really easy. It's straight out on the missed, yeah. That would be an example of the 3 key things to memorize.
Well, the
564 is ready for direct RVAD.
564, roger, clear direct RVAD, cross RVAD at and maintain 13,000, and again, the fuel altimeter over our old now, 3003.
Okay, direct RVAD and cross RVAD at maintain 1,000, Boeing 564.
Boeing 564, cross RVAD at and maintain 13,000.
Cross RVAD at maintain 13,000, Boeing 564.
Okay, and I just put that on direct, so I'm lined up.
Yep.
Okay.
Compass 5691, contact CL Center 132.07.
3 feet above, so I can hit this twice, right?
691.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeff, 2 Fox Whiskey's back with you, 7.5, climbing 13.5, we'll give you 2 minutes.
So we're monitoring him. It looks like George is doing a good job at 7,000. Stop. Behind the purple line. Good.
We'll give you 2 minutes.
52 Whiskey,
That purple line right here is the same as that needle right there. Got it? Now when we do get clearance to JQ, we'll have to change, because right now we're direct where?
We're direct to KTIW.
All right, which is a little bit off from JQ. It's about 5 mile difference to the right versus the left.
Okay.
If you look at the map here, JQ is up here, Tacoma now is here, so a little bit of a difference.
I'll be going to the left probably.
Yeah, so we could try to negotiate to go there when we get closer.
Okay.
Try to remember your 5 T's, so I'll give you an example. The 5 T's at JQ, which of the 5 T's do we need to keep in mind for JQ?
We got to do the twist, right?
So you can start from the top, like you can say, we're going to probably need to turn.
Okay, let me write these down too. Turn, twist,
turn, time, twist, transition, and talk. Yeah, I have them from top to bottom.
Okay, so we are going to turn. When we get there, we're going to turn to the right.
But you turn to a specific...
Contact CL approach 125.6.
We're going to turn to 328.
No, 081.
Oh, from JQ. Yeah, okay, 081.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to turn. There is no...
Remember, you say turn to 081 track.
Okay, turn to 081 track.
Okay, good. We don't need the time?
Don't need the time.
Boeing 564.
We do need to twist the heading bug to 081. And then we need to transition.
If we're not already at 2,000, we need to
come down to
transition.
2,000.
Yeah, and then we talk. Probably not. We won't need to talk at JQ.
Okay. Okay.
So that'd be an example of the 5 T's there.
Okay.
That way you have them rehearsed in your mind before you get there.
Well, this has got me going direct to Tacoma Narrows, that's why.
No, you're
flight plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it going direct to Joiku, but
We can 1003 contact, CL Center 132.07. 132.07, lead to 1003, good day.
10 miles, I'll see if I can get the 8.
Usually you can get the ATIS about 30 miles out.
That'll be 10. Yeah, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was high.
We're at 40 right now, so.
Might be fun just to try it. Let's see.
03. Left runway 17 approaches and use. Landing, departing runway
698 contact, CL Center 132.07.
Yeah, Papa.
13207 United 698. Good day.
Come airport information, Papa 1753 Zulu. Wind variable at 5. Visibility 10. Ceiling 1,800 broken. Temperature 17. 2.12. Altimeter 3003. ILS runway 17 approaches and use. Departing runway 17. Advise on our initial contact. Yeah, Papa.
Good. Perfect. If you ask us if we have Papa, we can do that.
Yep. Well, because we're so high up, that's why we picked it up.
It's kind of nice.
Monitoring, making sure
Yeah.
everything's in the green. A little bit of a headwind, about 4 knots, with a crosswind. When do we want to probably start negotiating to get the crew?
Yeah, we could start now. We can ask him. He'll probably tell us to wait for approach, but you can request, say, Seattle Center 520 Papa Lima, request direct Joiku to set up for the approach.
Seattle Center's Cessna 520 Papa Lima, request direct Joiku to set up approach. Tacoma Narrows.
Under 520 Papa Lima, if you would make a request on the next set of contacts, Seattle approach 120.1.
Okay, 120.1.
120.1 for 0 Papa Lima. He cleared us to go to Seattle approach? Okay.
Boeing 564 contact, Seattle approach 125.6.
Approach 125.6, Boeing 564.
Confirm. More level at 7,000.
And request direct Joiku for GPS 17.
Seattle approach, Cessna 520 Papa Lima, level at 7,000. Request direct to Joiku to set up approach for one-way 17. Coming else?
Cessna 520 Papa Lima, Seattle approach. You can expect our Joiku here momentarily. There are some parachute operations over the Shelton Airport. Once they're on the deck, I'll get you going direct. And confirm you said you had ATIS Papa?
Affirmative. It is Papa, and stand by. 0 Papa Lima.
November 0 Papa Lima, how are your RNAV approach terminate?
Full stop.
0 Papa Lima, full stop.
Roger.
That's still pretty socked in there.
Yeah, it is.
Overcast, good overcast there. Not even broken. That's good to have your IFR ticket.
I can, should I put this on Joiku to get ready?
You can if you want. Well, the trouble is you're on nav mode though, see?
Oh, okay. Well, I won't set it direct. I would just...
Oh, just position it.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And then I'm ready, so when she clears me, I just hit direct?
Yeah. Well, the other thing you do is you can put on heading mode, and then keep this heading.
November 6 Kilo Papa,
And then
contact
put on-
Seattle approach 125.9er.
Then you could do direct Joiku.
I'll put it on heading mode. Now I got my heading bug centered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now if you do direct enter.
Won't. Yep.
Then it paints you a new purple line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now all I got to do is turn the heading bug towards it when she clears me, and then switch over to nav. Okay.
Exactly, yeah. be a good practice approach because the ceilings are fairly high. What I'd like you to do is to practice flying the approach down to minimums, right? Even though we can see the airport,
okay.
Let's make believe we can't see the airport until 2 miles.
Okay.
That way you have an idea what it looks like when you pop out at minimums.
Okay.
And you'll get an idea of the descent rate. You may have to descend a little bit more than 500 feet per minute because you're pretty close to the airport. You'll be 2 miles out and
what are you thinking about it?
Yeah. Be 800 or something like that, yeah.
Okay. And about 2,300 or 2,000?
Well, at that point, if you're 2 miles from the airport, then you can pull the power to pattern at, the 1,500 for pattern work.
Okay.
Because remember, 2 miles out, you're almost in the pattern by then.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Really close, yeah. Like the final phase. Transitioning from IFR to VFR.
November 520 Papa Lima, clear direct to Joy Q. Expect no delay on your approach. Just going to maintain 5,000.
520 Papa Lima, clear direct to Joy Q, descending to 5,000. 5,000 in here. 5,000 in here. Oh, shoot. Okay, and then I want to
direct. Yeah, make sure you do direct enter.
Enter.
And now you can do nav mode since you're pretty close.
Okay. And I'm going to go into nav mode.
Good, and then confirm everything.
Nav, altitude, but I got to drive.
I'm going to say altitude hold.
Altitude
no, that's
hold.
wrong. That's not what I want.
Okay. So I got to go into vertical speed.
Yeah.
I'm going to come down.
500 feet per minute.
500. And I come back into power.
And you confirm that we're going to stop at 5,000.
And I confirm that we're stopping at 5,000.
Good.
I have it set up in here.
Good.
Okay.
And we can do a high-speed descent for efficiency, so 2,500 RPM. The reason I say that, we're at a very high altitude, so the engine is very happy at 2,500.
Okay.
The air is very thin up here.
Okay, got it.
You get more efficiency in your descent.
Okay.
It'll be different if you're down at 2,000, then the air is thicker down there. And you'd be maybe 22.
I want to be reaching in theoretically?
Yeah, one turn to the right, every 2,000 feet, yeah.
Okay.
And that helped out, so then you can pull back to 2,500, RPM.
I'm going to set this up too, so I'm going direct on my, perfect. So this matches?
Yeah. We're 28 miles from Joy Q.
Once we get to Joy Q, I'm thinking about my next approach.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be turning to TIW, and the course is going to be 081, which means I'll be turning to the right.
Right.
Once I get closer, I could actually, I should my heading bug.
Right there, yeah.
Yep.
So you see, 081 is about a 40-degree turn to the right, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
It kind of gives you a rough idea, and you can see that here. There's about a 40 degree. It's not like a 90 degree.
Yep. I see it right here too.
Degrees, yeah.
Okay. Bring me down to 5,000.
5,000. Everything's confirmed. And your checklist, look at your descent checklist, make sure we didn't miss anything.
Extra adjust, fuel tank, the boat.
Good, yeah.
Okay.
Good catch.
Altimeter check, I did check that.
Yeah,
3003. And I checked it on here.
Yeah, good.
Okay, ATIS, we have that. RPM, we talked about that.
Yeah.
500 feet per minute.
Read that there, yeah.
Autopilot, arm, altitude.
5,000, yeah.
And autopilot, vertical speed set.
So you can do that pretty quick. See?
Yeah.
But it's a good, especially when you're tired. It's a good reminder when you're tired.
Yep. The fuel.
That's right.
Okay, we got 1,000 to go. So I'm going to turn this just a little bit more. Let's see.
They're pretty happy there, yeah.
Okay. 2,500. We're 24 miles from Jakku.
The clouds are starting to look more broken now. Yep. A little less overcast.
2.2 and 1470.
Yeah, that's pretty good, yeah.
So,
that looks good.
Back. Starting to get it a little bit.
Yeah, good.
Time, huh?
A lot of stuff I'm giving you is not mandatory, but it's just it's a little safer and it's a little more efficient.
Sure.
So
that makes sense.
There's lots of ways to do it, but I'm trying to give you like the most efficient way. You know?
Well, that's what I want to know because I got to teach students eventually too.
And you want to try to reduce your error rate. So the use of checklists really helps not to forget, and also the 5 T's. It'll help you not to forget certain keys.
Okay.
Not to mention confirming is very important too.
And the frequencies, yeah.
Oh, I talk about frequencies. What could you put in this box here, COM1?
I could put in tower.
Oh, that's what I would do, yeah. One less thing to worry about.
And confirm it. I know that's the right one, but I always like to check anyhow.
Yeah.
And 100 to go. Twist ready.
And I should be leveling off.
Oh.
Any captured?
Captured, yep. Pitch. Power.
I'll keep our power about this amount.
Okay.
All right. 2450 is good. Yeah.
We're on autopilot. And buttons, we already checked that, but I can check them again.
Remember, to check them, all you have to do is look.
November 0 Papa Lima, descend at pilot discretion to maintain at 2,000. You can cross Joy Q at or above 2,000, cleared for the RNAV runway 17 approach to Common Arrows.
0 Papa Lima, cleared to Joy-Ku at and above 2,000, cleared for the RNAV approach, runway 17.
Right.
Okay, so I can come down, but
it's up to you.
We're how many miles out? 18, so I could come down a little bit, maybe 4,000.
Yeah, why don't you practice what would it take to get to Joy-Ku at exactly 2,000? Okay, so you need to lose 3,000 feet.
3 times
3 times 4. So 3 times 4 is 12, yeah. So stay at this altitude till you get 12 miles out.
Okay.
And then you can descend at 500 feet per minute.
But I can go ahead and put it in here.
Oh, sure, you can pre-position it, yeah.
Put 2,000. And I can put it in here, right? Because she cleared me already. Okay.
And you notice it's not changing because it's in altitude hold mode. Yeah.
Right. So I have to put in vertical speed.
Right,
and
yeah.
We want to do that around 12 miles. Or I could set up...
We could set something up in between, like 300 or 400, yeah.
I could do vertical too, right?
And that's kind of what it's showing here, top of descent.
Okay.
At 12 miles, yeah.
Okay. It's a little bit low, so I just need to hit this time?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. There's more and more openings in the clouds, that's good.
Yep. Put us right back up at 5,000, that's good. About 3 miles to start my descent, 3 miles to the top of descent. On the autopilot, if I just put, I have to do the vertical speed. I can't just push arm, right? It won't switch it to vertical speed if I push the arm button?
Oh, it won't. Yeah, if you push the arm button, it just turns arm off and on, but it doesn't change anything else.
Okay.